Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Zwift Community Run. It's Monday the 30th of January. Here we all are, Monday evening, 6:30. Raring to go. Good evening, Sebastian. Good evening, Paul Hayward. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Sebastian. Let's see how this goes, shall we? 10 seconds to go. How is everyone? It's good to be back on the treadmill. Good to be back on the treadmill. Let's see if we can knock this one out at 10 kilometers per hour this evening. I might only do 5k. We'll see how it goes. Couple of blisters on the bottom of my feet moving around at the moment. Apart from that, okay, a little bit tender, nothing serious. Good evening, Tina Beard. How are you? Hello! 7.6 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish Garage. Getting a bit milder now. Almost felt like springtime today out in the garden. Let's drop some ride-ons, shall we, before I forget? So what's everyone been up to over the weekend? I had a nice relaxing weekend this week. Here we go, it's Monday. Let's get this week off to a start. Tina Beard is about to have her dinner. I've just cooked dinner, Tina, for the family. Chicken ragu for the kids, or two of them, and the other one had pan-fried salmon and vegetables and garlic bread, because she's the fussy one. Just have to quickly take a photograph before I forget. There we go. Smile! Oops, that'll do. So I've just been rushing around cooking the dinner. managed to get the stream set up, jump on the treadmill for the evening Zwift community run, which we do every week, where all the different groups and all the people that aren't even in groups can join together in one big social group run. You can run as fast as you like, you can walk as slow as you want, everything goes. We just come together as one big Zwift family. Paul Haywood has just reminded me, beef stew for me. Yes, Paul, beef stew at St Ives at 8:30 in the morning was absolutely fantastic. I've only just realised, now I've said that I had beef stew for breakfast. It was lovely. It was lovely. Sebastian's had heavy hail showers all day over in Germany. Tina and myself here down in the southwest of England have had lovely sunny spring day, but that could all soon change next week. We could be back in the depths of winter. Fingers crossed we're not. Yes, so the beef stew I ran the Arc of Attrition 100 miler on the weekend, and the one mistake I made was to not keep on top of my nutrition during the night hours. And between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. on Saturday morning, I had a serious crash, and I was at my lowest of the whole run due to not eating regularly. I made it to the St Ives aid station, where I had a lovely beef stew and a bread roll and a cup of coffee, and out I went, singing along, "Here comes the finish line." It sorted me out. So the moral of the story is, everyone, when you're running a long distance run, stay on top of your nutrition. Whatever works for you, just regularly get it in your body. Good evening, Heather. Heather says, fantastic job, Clive. Very well done indeed. Thank you, Heather. Hello again, Yoko. Yoko was with us at lunchtime for the MHG 5K. Yoko's back for a second dosing. Is she in the run? Or is she in the live stream? I don't know. I don't even know where I am anymore. Heather says, I never knew it could be so much fun following a dot progress around a map. I don't know, Heather. It must have slowed down a bit between the hours of 1 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. And then after I had a beef stew injection fuel, I was able to build my speed back up, get on with it. However, I think I was 1 hour, 51 minutes faster than last year, which is a positive. Really good. Happy with that. I never really know how I'm going to perform on the day. You just do it. As I always say, what will be, will be. Nice to see so many people in the Zwift community run tonight. Today is day 1 of stage 7 of Tour de Zwift. So a lot of people have been trying to get their run in, get the stage 7 done. I've missed stage 6, unfortunately, so we'll have to do that next week during the catch-up week. Stage 7, we will have a go at tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. UK time. I'm not sure if it'll be Stephen or myself. I'm guessing Stephen will be on tomorrow on the Zwift Run channel, so keep an eye out for that. Click the notification bell so you know when we are going live tomorrow evening and tomorrow lunchtime. Stephen Cousins will be here, film my Run 500 with Noble Pro at 11:35 a.m. tomorrow morning. Join us for some elevation. I've been missing the elevation. Bit flat on the weekend. Sebastian's laughing at my comment. Beef stew injection time. It was, Sebastian. It literally was. I was a crumpled up mess. I got the beef stew inside, and believe it or not, 20 minutes later, I was firing away again. The bonus was, as I left St Ives after beef stew time, I bumped into my wife and son, who had a spare change of shoes on them. So I was able to get my wet, muddy shoes off and put on a nice, dry pair of spongy hokers to drive me home. Much needed. My feet were waterlogged. So anyway, how is everybody here? What's everyone been up to? I haven't been on. Well, I was on at lunchtime today, but apart from that, last time I was on was probably last Wednesday, due to taper time. Oh, I hate taper time. Tapering is so frustrating. You have to be disciplined. Good evening, Amanda Allison. Hello, how are you? Hi, Amanda. Tina is going to do stage 7 of Tour de Zwift on Wednesday, while you lot will be running and tortured doing the Paris Marathon training. Outside tomorrow for goal pace run for Tina. So Tina is doing a hard effort tomorrow on Tuesday, and then it looks like she will be back on Wednesday to do an easy run on Wednesday. Stage 7. Good work, Tina. It's good to see you're sticking to the plan and that you are feeling the benefits of it, which you mentioned earlier. It's good when you notice you're feeling stronger and increasing your times. Good effort, Tina. Thank you, Amanda. Amanda says, congratulations, Clive. Amazing effort. Usual plan, running comfortable for as long as possible. Don't go off quick. The one thing I did do at the start this year, which I didn't do last year I started at the back because it's my first attempt and I thought I'd take it easy, and I got stuck in a bottleneck for about 2 hours due to the small coast paths and 500 people trying to squeeze their way through. So I sat back. This year I got about halfway up the pack at the beginning and tried to fight my way through for the first mile before the bottleneck, and it seemed to have worked. And look, I forgot to start my watch. What a surprise. There we go. Paul Hayward is going to do stage 7 tomorrow. Is that with us, Paul, at 6 PM? I'm doing the short one. Sebastian's saying, see you tomorrow, Paul. So Sebastian's going to be there as well at 6 PM tomorrow evening for stage 7. So since I've finished, I've obviously been hydrating, trying to take on board water. When I got home on Saturday evening, I had lost about 2 to 3 kilos in weight due to hydration. And now I'm back up, almost back up to my normal weight, and that's in just literally 24 hours of drinking water. I've almost put back on 2.5 kilos. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. We are just sacks of water. Sacks of water running around on 2 legs. Oh, fantastic. Tina Beard's friend, Nick, finally completed the Arc of Attrition on the weekend. 3rd time of trying. Just under 30 hours. So he's got his gold buckle. Well done, Nick. Good effort, buddy. Good effort. The weather conditions out there were actually perfect. Perfect weather. The trail was still quite muddy and marshy and bogged out in places, but the overall weather conditions were perfect. I literally ran the whole race in a long sleeved top, and that was it. No jumpers required, no waterproof jackets, shorts and t-shirt all the way, right straight through the night. So we have just completed 2 kilometers here tonight in the Zwift community run. 2k done, 8 to go. Feeling okay. My knees feel a little bit tender, my glutes feel a little bit tender, but no sharp pains. Blister on my right foot is a little bit uncomfortable. I put 2 pairs of socks on tonight to try and help with chafing of the blisters. I saw Mick's video on the ZLDR challenge earlier on the ZLDR Facebook page. He was the dancing naked pirate. If you haven't seen that, gotta check it out. I did laugh. Very good, Mick. Very good, buddy. I loved Mick's pirate dancing video earlier. I haven't got the glasses on, so I don't really know what I'm typing here. Very funny. Gina's saying, why don't ants get sick? Why don't ants get sick? Anybody know? They have a little antibiotics. Gina, I forgot. Gina's Zwift book up jokes is back out. Antibodies. Antibiotics. It's antibodies, isn't it? Gina was supposed to say they have little antibodies. However, she said they have antibiotics. Nice one, Gina. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Even funnier. Gina's saying it's not usually this crazy on a Monday run. Oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Who have we got round us? Anyway, our little blob here. We've got Sebastian, we've got Paul Hayward, myself, Jens is just behind us. A flying saucer, 2 seconds behind us. We're all running 10 kilometers per hour here on the Monday night community run, which should complete 10 kilometers in 1 hour. That's if my body will keep going that long. At the moment it all feels good. Heather says, before you move house, Clive, you need to put one of those blue plaques that shows where famous people lived to put on the garage. This garage helped ultra runner Clive complete numerous ultras. Heather, I love it. I love it, Heather. Fingers crossed. Still not 100% we're moving, but it's looking very likely at the moment. We have sold both houses and the mortgage application is still pending. So we are still waiting for the mortgage to be confirmed. And then that's that hurdle out the way. You know what it's like when you move house. Every time something good happens, something bad needs to be overcome. It's like an emotional roller coaster, up and down, up and down. Every day my kids come home from school and they ask me, "Where is the roller coaster today, Dad?" And I show them a little demonstration with my phone. And I go like this: roller coaster report. Today is currently there. So we're at the top, but we're gently sloping down because we don't really know what's going on. The previous owner did a runner. Excellent, Paul, says Heather. Sebastian likes that idea. So this year, during the run, I didn't see any crazy mice running across the path in front of me. However, I did see 2 mice, but on 2 separate occasions, just going about their business on the coast path like they do. So we saw 2 mice. We saw a herd of sleeping cows, which we had to step through because they were all sat there chewing the cud. They would not get up. So me and a group of runners, about 4 or 5 of us, had to step our way through cows chewing the cud, which was quite interesting in the middle of the night. During the day we came across a cow who got stuck on top of a fence, and as I arrived there was a lady runner there who had stopped, took her pack off and was digging her phone out to call for help to help the cow off the fence, but luckily our presence disturbed the cow and it jumped off the fence itself. So off it went on its merry way. So this year was the arc attrition of the cows and 2 mice. Oh, and a pod of dolphins. My wife saw a pod of dolphins while was waiting for me to come along. They weren't running along the coast path, they were in the sea. So it's a nice comfortable temperature in here tonight. Not too hot, not too cold. About 8.5 degrees centigrade now. Here in the Cornish garage. Paul Perrow, Cornwall, southwest England, planet Earth. Sebastian says I was cow jumping. It was like cow jumping, Sebastian. We literally did have to step our way through the cows. They were not moving. They were not moving. Sorry. Oh dear. I think I'm getting a bit delirious already. Lucy noticed on Stephen's live stream at Land's End I was acting a bit delirious and started sending Stephen messages of concern because Stephen asked me how it was going and I said that's the hardest bit done. But it wasn't actually the hardest bit. The hardest bit's the second half of the run. But I think what I meant in my head, but I didn't say it, was I was 2 hours ahead of where I was the year before. So I was thinking, I'm 2 hours ahead, I've just got to run the second half the same as I did last year and I'll beat my time. I think that's what I was thinking, but I didn't say that apparently. Oh no! Sebastian says after the treadmill repair he had on his treadmill, because the elevation wasn't working, he's now got the noise back. Is that the belt noise, Sebastian? The one that goes boop 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 as the belt goes round? Yeah. Did you like that belt noise impression? We are at at 3.6 kilometres into the Monday night Zwift community run. Gina is leading the run tonight. It looks like she's got a joke book of Zwift out. Hopefully you've been following along in the in-game chat on the live stream. Just having a moment of thought there, reflecting back on the weekend. Did I mention I was sick? Sorry if you were eating your dinner, or you're about to. I think I told the guys at lunchtime. After I finished, I felt alright actually, but obviously I was really hungry. And I went and had a cup of tea. I don't know why I had a cup of tea, I don't even drink tea. But for some reason, somebody offered me a tea or a coffee, and I said, yes please. I got a tea, I downed it, I got in the back of the car and laid down to go to sleep. My son was driving because he's learning to drive, so he took an opportunity to drive me home. The wife was sat next to him. I laid down in the back. After about half an hour, I had to make them do an emergency stop in a lay-by so I could be sick. I do get travel sick, so I think pure exhaustion, empty stomach, cup of tea and travel sickness did not mix well. I was in a right state. Sorry if that's put you off your dinner, but I just thought I'd get that out there. Sebastian says his treadmill is not going boom 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 boom. It's going. Sorry to hear that, Sebastian. Get the WD-40 out. John Farrell's jumped in the live stream. Good evening, John Farrell. He says amazing run on the weekend, Kai. Thank you, John. Cheers, buddy. Right on. Heather is asking Sebastian how his new car is. Oh yes, I forgot that. Sebastian picked up his new car last Friday, I believe, after waiting for nearly 2 years for it to be built and delivered to the showroom. So I think he went to collect it, and he says, where is it? Heather, it is absolutely fabulous, like a fairy tale. So glad you're happy with it, Sebastian. Sounds like it was worth the wait in the end. Just think, if you got it when you're supposed to have got it, it'd be 2 years old now. So now you've waited, you've got a new car. Nice one. Let's see if we can stand up nice and tall, relax the shoulders, put the hips forward, glide along the treadmill. Stephen asked me at the end of the arc, so Clive, which do you prefer, treadmill or trail? At that moment in time, it was treadmill all the way. Oh, this is so nice in this little room. So what has everyone got for dinner tonight? I think I've got child scraps. I do know I've got a piece of salmon in there. Crispy salmon pan fried in butter. That's in there. I think there's some fresh vegetables in there. Or some carrots and broccoli. And possibly later on even a stir fry when the wife comes home. 0 to Hero. Good evening, buddy. How the devil are you? Hero to Zero says, hello everyone. Hello all. He's dropped in the live stream. If If you haven't already, anyone watching, please like and subscribe, smash the notification bell, and then you'll be notified when we are going to go live or when we are going live. We really appreciate your support. Thank you, everyone. Got to get it in there. Just to remind you in case you haven't. Oh! Zero to Hero has got lasagna tonight. One of my favourites. Lasagna, garlic bread and salad. Nice one, buddy. Homemade or bought from the supermarket? That's the question. Yes, good question that, Paul. Is Sebastian's new car electric? I think it is, from what I remember. Have you got an electric car, Sebastian?
I'm so sorry if I let you down, but I'm so high that I can't calm down. Sweat on my body, hands to the sky. I just wanna party.
So what have we got going on this weekend? Well, this weekend? The week's only just starting. Zero to Hero says lazy lasagna, but that is okay, it's still good. Yes, I totally agree. I do like a lazy lasagna. Bang it in the oven for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Jobs are good. Or, if it's a small single portion, in the microwave. We have got tomorrow at 11:35 AM UK time. We've got Stephen Cousins live streaming to the Zwift Run channel and leading the Film My Run 500 with Noble Pro. He will be running 500 meters of elevation at 12% incline. That's about 4.2 kilometers, I believe. I will be there, hopefully. Steve will be streaming tomorrow night at 6 PM UK time. We will be taking on stage 7 short route of the Tour de Zwift. Yeah, Sebastian just confirming his new car is electric. Nice one, buddy. Nice one. Wednesday lunchtime, we will be back with the MHG crew at 12 PM UK time. That's midday on Wednesday. Wednesday evening, the Paris Marathon training with Stephen Cousins will take place at 6 PM UK time. I will be there, but we don't think we'll be running at 100% basis. We'll see how we feel. We might be okay, we might not. We might start off and then die down at the end. But yes, everyone's welcome to the Paris Marathon training on Wednesday night and Saturday nights at 6 PM UK time. However, don't forget, with the Film My Run sessions, or the Film My Run 500, it also takes place Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:35, 7 PM and 1 AM the following morning, just in case you want to have a go and it doesn't match your time zone. We've now got multiple times for you to join. And now I've lost track of where I am. It's the Mercury Islands week, apparently. Cheers for that, Zero to Hero. Thank you for Tina Beard earlier on reminding me that there has been a Zwift update, which I hadn't done on Apple TV. After we finished the run at lunchtime, I jumped on, updated, and something happened. Not quite sure what. Do we get more XP now? It looks like, remember all those times we thought the XP was going to be accumulating in the background? Well, it hasn't. Which is a good thing really, because now everyone has to work up through the levels. So we're all back, everyone's gone off, everyone that was at level 21, little level bar has now started to climb up the screen again, which is a nice thing to happen. New unlocks on the way, whatever they may be. Hopefully we've now got a capped level of 30. Let's help each level. It takes longer to climb up, so it's going to take us a while. Because we don't want to get to level 30 in like a month and then have to wait another 2 years for another 10 levels. Oh, look at that! What do you know? We are at 5.36 kilometres in to the Monday night Zwift community run. Good going, everyone. Good work. Thank you for joining us in game and in the Zwift Run channel live stream. Zero to Hero says in the recent update it's been bug fixes, mainly bug fixes, and obviously a new run cap for us at level 30. That was a nice unexpected surprise when I returned from my run on the weekend to see that everything was being updated. Clara in game says, Clive, legend, that is all. Thank you, Clara. We are feeling okay. Glutes are a little bit sore. That's expected, isn't it? At least I'm not lying on the floor. Zero to Hero said it's Scotland map coming this month. It is, isn't it? I think. Earlier on when I was planning my week of runs, I had a quick look ahead to see when stage 8 started. And on Friday, there is no stage 8. So has that appeared yet? Or is it not coming until after the weekend? I don't know. It was just a bit strange that stage 7 finishes on Thursday and there was no stage 8 on Friday. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Obviously on Friday evening, if stage 8 does appear, we will do it. But at the moment, it doesn't appear to be there. Sorry, I've been chatting away on the Zwift Run channel. There we go. Very subtle hint. We're on the Zwift Run channel. Oh look! I'm run leader now. What's gone on there? Is Gina left? How did she do that? Has she just swapped over the lead to me? Gina, how did you do that? You're still here. Is that something new? Gina has just given me run leader and she hasn't left the run. So how did I become run leader? Very strange. I've just become the run leader. Thank you, Paul. No idea what's going on. Gremlins are in the system. Heather says, poor Clive, run leader on Monday after your ultra. No rest for you. Yes, but Heather, Gina has also still got the beacon apparently on her screen, and I've got it on my screen, as you guys can see in the live stream. Very strange. So on my screen, I am the run leader. On Gina's screen, Gina is run leader. Gremlins in the system. Let's get another photograph. Smile, cheese. There we go. Photograph for the Cornish Zwift runner. Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. Approaching 6.5 kilometres for the Clive Beacon Group. We have 3.5 kilometres left to run here today. Good work, everybody. Good to see you all after a very long, eventful weekend. Time to get back to routine now. Feeling okay. Probably a little bit fatigued. Nothing to worry about. Let's do a multiple cheating ride-on drop. There we go. Come out the Zwift companion app, go back in, hit the ride-on button. Everyone that's in my friends list will get a ride-on. So there you can see, I've done stage 5, I've missed stage 6. Which we will have to pick up later on in the month when it's a catch-up week, which will possibly be next week or the week after. Gina has just realised in the in-game chat that Sebastian has been awfully quiet. She thinks he may be up to something. What are you up to, Sebastian? No. Sebastian's probably floating between the live stream chat and the in-game chat. And he's also buzzing with excitement after picking up his new car. Apparently on Sebastian's screen, I am the run leader. Very strange. Oh, now I have lost run leader again, and it's gone back to Gina. What is going on? Cheers at 0 to hero. It's good to have Zwifters that know what's going on, innit? I ain't got a clue what's going on. I just run here. Apparently, 0 to hero says make up days February the 6th to the 12th. So if you've missed any of the stages from Tour de Zwift, the 6th to the 12th of February is when in the Zwift events companion app you will find different stages at different times. So for me, I'm missing stage 6. I will have to keep an eye out for stage 6, and we'll pick that up, do that one evening. Sebastian says he can't do multitasking. He's chatting to me in the live YouTube stream. Gina says, oh, okay, as long as you're getting some entertainment from somewhere. Heart rate is a bit elevated than normal, not surprising really. It's probably about, at lunchtime it was about 10 beats per minute higher than usual. It's probably like 5 to 10 tonight, something like that. I think it takes about a week or two for your body to start recovering from a long ultra. So as I always tell everyone, listen to your body. If you're tired, have a rest. What am I doing? The complete opposite. My body's saying, you have blisters, you could do with a sleep. And I'm saying, yippee, it's not taper week anymore. Let's get on with it. We've just clocked over 12 kilometres. 12, I wish. 7 kilometres here in the Zwift community run on Monday the 30th of January 2023. When I finished the arc on the weekend, I was telling everyone never again. That's it now. Twice is enough. Especially when all those bad moments were still fresh in the mind and how exhausted I felt. Never again. I'm already telling my wife, well, I have to do it really because it's local. Maybe I will do it next year. We'll see. Watch this space. Let's see what happens. I said last year I wouldn't do it again. I've just done it. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we put ourselves through all that pain and anguish for that moment of excitement and joy as you cross the finish line? 15 minutes left to run here at the Zwift community run. Gina is now run leader again. Sebastian says it's been so quiet without me over the last 2 weeks. Sebastian, it's been torture. Tapering is torture. I was so restless. But I had to be disciplined and I had to do it. And it did pay off. I arrived at that start line on Friday morning feeling fresh. Last year I ran literally up to a couple days before and I didn't feel fresh. But this year I felt good. Really good on the first day. It was just my nutrition that let me down during the night hours. Learned from my lesson. No matter how I can't be bothered to eat, you feel I'm getting lazy. Have a word with yourself. Get that sandwich out. Get that cheese, Marmite and Nutella sandwich out your bag now, Clive, and eat it. That's what I should have done, and I wouldn't have crashed at 6 a.m. Heather says her husband said he could imagine how being caged up like an animal during taper week. Desperate to get out. I was desperate to get out here on the treadmill. Desperate to get outside. Seeing Stephen going live on various sessions up until Thursday before he travelled down to Cornwall. Having to watch the live stream and you guys running whilst I was stood in the kitchen cooking the dinner. Nightmare. Living nightmare it was. So Heather, How does your husband Sebastian think about taking part in the Arc of Attrition next year? To be able to apply for the Arc of Attrition, he has to have run at least 100k distance to qualify to apply for it. So if he can get 100k qualification in, or he has to run the Plague during the Rat weekend at the beginning of August. If you run the Plague, that qualifies you to apply for the Arc of Attrition, and you actually get offered a place. So if you run the Plague and finish it, you get offered a place to run the Arc the following year. Which means, Heather, you have to come to Cornwall to run the Plague this August, and then come back again next January to run the Arc of Attrition. Or your husband has to run a 100k run before the entries open in a few weeks' time. Or he might have already run one, I don't know. Yabba dabba doo. Just under 2 kilometres to go here for the Beacon Group. Sorry, the ex-Beacon Group. I was the Beacon Group, we are no longer the Beacon Group. So myself, Paul, Sebastian, the 50th, the 504th, whoever that is, their name scrolled away so I can't read it. We are running here at the moment just over 8 kilometres with 8.5 and 10.5 minutes left to run. So Heather says, maybe sometime in the future. He'll see how it goes for the UTS 50, and then his 100 kilometre in June. Northumberland, oh yes, I forgot that. Yes, so Heather, who lives up in Scotland, her husband Sebastian is currently training to do UTS 50, and then he's doing 100 kilometre in Northumberland, you see, so then he's qualified for the Arc of Attrition, maybe 2025. UTS 50, amazing run. I did it last year, loved it, absolutely loved it. If you're in the UK and you fancy a good introduction to sky running, mountain running, the UTS Snowdonia offer a 20k run, a 50k run, 100k run and 160k run. So there's a nice selection there to choose from. You can pick up stones from those runs for the UTMB championships over in the south of France. 1 stone for the 20, 2 stones for the 50, 3 stones for the 100 and 4 stones for the 160. Zero to Hero says, whoa, 100 kilometers. Go for it, Sebastian. Amazing. You collect the stones, and that gives you the equivalent chances to be pulled out the lottery system for the UTMB. It's already been done this year. Unfortunately, with 2 stones, I wasn't selected, so I'll try again next year. In the meantime, if I run any other UTMB type events, I'll pick up extra chances. We'll see what happens. This year I'm easing off the runs a little bit due to hopefully a house move, so I've got to save me money and keep me time spare for moving house. At that's unfortunately why I won't be joining the Paris crew this year, because we could be moving on the same weekend as the Paris Marathon. It's all looking like around the beginning of April if it happens. I'm sure my wife will have plenty of jobs for me lined up when we move. Obviously, behind me setting up my new Zwift garage, building my new animal enclosures. Plenty of DIY to do, I expect. Heart rate now just tickling the yellow zone, 138 beats per minute. My bum muscles, or glutes, whatever you want to call them, feeling a little bit sore now. We'll keep them moving. Keep those legs moving. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Zero to Hero says, be sure to keep the elevator in your new Zwift room. I will. Gotta have the elevator back down in the basement. What he's referring to, if you noticed at the beginning of my screen, at the beginning of my live stream, I come up out of the floor, and at the end of the live stream, I go back down into the floor, where I get put on charge for the night, ready for the next day. Oh, I've got the beacon back again. The beacon gremlins are with me. Strange that, isn't it? Sebastian's heart rate tonight is at 138, but yellow. Sebastian's heart rate is yellow. My maximum heart rate within Zwift is set to 185. So whatever you set your heart rate setting to in Zwift is how they work out your zones. Sebastian's, I'm guessing, if it is already yellow, he's got his set to 180, 175, something like that. So we have now got less than 1 kilometre left to run here today. Glad I got on. Like we always say, sometimes you feel like you're a bit tired and you'll give it a miss. I decided to go for it tonight, even though I felt a little bit tired. And before you know it, there we go. Another 10 kilometres done. I feel okay, Joints are a little bit achy, but nothing sore, nothing nasty kicking around. Sebastian's got his maximum heart rate in Zwift set to 183. So that's where he's got his set just a little bit lower than mine. So his yellow zone flags up a little bit quicker than mine. Thank you for leading tonight, Gina. Good to see you. I was tapering for the last couple of weeks. I'm glad that is now behind me. Tapering can be very frustrating. However, it did help me. Good work, everyone. See you again next week. Tina's just popped up in the Zwift Run Channel live stream feed. Blimey, Clive! I didn't expect to see you still here. Hi, Tina. Tina, neither did I. Neither did I. I thought I was going to come on and do 5k tonight, but it slipped by quite nicely. Not too much effort, which is good. Indoors now for a shower. Yeah. Zero to Hero says 220 minutes age. Sorry, 220 minus your age is a non-scientific estimate. I totally agree with you, buddy. Totally agree. Because it depends how fit you are, doesn't it? Depends how fit you are. I mean, my resting heart rate as a 46-year-old is usually around sort of 40, 41, 42, 43, which is really good. Well, the average for my age, for an average person, is between 60 and 100 resting heart rate. Mine's in the 40s, so us lot on here, we are obviously doing something right. It's all about consistency, isn't it? Keep it going. $250 meters to go. 250 meters to go for us today. Thank you so much to everyone for joining on the Zwift Run channel tonight. Really do appreciate you popping in. Really helps the time fly by, which it has tonight. I thought it was going to be a hard 5k tonight. Before we know it, we have done 10. So that's really good. So good work, everyone. Well done to everyone in the run. Thank you, Gina, for leading. I will be back. I will be joining Stephen Cousins tomorrow for Film My Run 500 with Noble Pro at 11:35 a.m. UK time. Not sure if I will be at 12% elevation. We will see. We will see. Come and join us on the Zwift Run channel, or come and join us in the run. You can find it in the Zwift Companion app. It will be at 11:35 tomorrow, 7 p.m. tomorrow, and 1 a.m. the following day. However, it will only be live streamed at 11:35. You could, however, join at 7 p.m. and watch the stream from the 11:35 run to keep you entertained. Keep you entertained, make you feel like you're there. Tina says the world feels right. The world feels right with Clive back on Zwift. The world feels right, Zwift. Tina, now I'm back on Zwift. It was horrible last week. Heather says thanks, Clive. Get a good rest. I will. Dinner time now. Time for a shower and for some dinner. And I think we can switch it off. That's enough of that. There we go. 10k done. Thank you all for joining tonight. Oh, proper job. Proper job indeed. Woo. Time for a shower. And whatever the kids didn't eat for dinner. Sebastian says, stop Clive, you finished. Zero to Hero's laughing as well. I know, I've lost the plot. Anyway, see you all again back on the Zwift Run channel tomorrow lunchtime with Stephen. Until then, have a good evening everyone. From me and Scotty the Squirrel, stay safe, take care. See you next time. Bye bye. Cheers. Bye. See you later. Time to go back down. Bye bye.